Hello friends, how are all of you? I hope all of you must be doing great. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about a poem called I Felt a Funeral in My Brain, which was written by Emily Dickinson. First, I will give a brief background and then the summary. The poem was published in 1896 in the collection called Poems Third Series. This poem is known for its portrayal of mental breakdown depicted as a funeral taking place in the poet's mind. It is a complex poem of 20 lines and 5 stanzas. The major themes are mental breakdown, irrational thought, funeral service, and madness. Now, let us move on to the summary part. Stanza 1. I felt a funeral in my brain, and mourners to and fro kept treading, till it seemed that sense was breaking through. Here, the poet wants to convey that she has imagined a funeral service in her mind. All the people who had come to express their grief and regret over this incident were moving back and forth. Treading means to walk in a swift manner. They walked so much and moved so far that they broke the tension or pressure in the speaker's mind and gave her missing sense back. That means the poet was again able to think properly without any psychological hindrance. Even though she was thinking about the funeral in her mind, people had moved so ahead and they had progressed so far that now she was able to think clearly again. Stanza 2. And when they all were seated, a service like drum kept beating till I thought my mind was going numb. When everyone had taken their seat, a prayer service began, but no one spoke a word. Only the drum's sound could be heard continuously. This kept happening until the poet felt that her mind had gone completely blank, as if it had become a void. She could not hear or understand anything anymore. Stanza 3. And then I heard them lift a box and creak across my soul with those same boots of lead again. Then space began to toll. Here, the poet is saying that she heard them lifting a box. It was a coffin box, and when the box was lifted, it was making a sound by colliding with her soul. It was making a creak sound similar to the sound that comes from a wooden floor when someone walks on it. Then a noise came from her soul from those same boots that were made of lead, implying that everyone who attended that funeral service were wearing lead boots. In fourth line of third stanza, toll means creating noise. The poet says that voices began to echo from the sky. Suddenly, she heard a sound that did not seem to come from a single source. Instead, it felt as if the entire world was speaking at once. Stanza 4. As all the heavens were a bell, and being but an ear, and I and silence, some strange race, wrecked, solitary here. It felt as if the sky, or maybe heaven itself, is ringing like a bell, but people only hear sounds of this world because they are human, so they could not hear these sounds coming from the sky. Her mind had become completely blank, and she had turned into a strange sort of creature. In the last line of the stanza, the poet is saying that she has been destroyed and she is alone within this body. Stanza 5. And then a plank in reason broke, and I dropped down and hit a world at every plunge and finished knowing then. The poet in the stanza is saying that a part of her mind, which was like a wooden floor, broke. The poet kept falling lower and lower, and it felt as if, along with the fall, she was colliding with the new world. Then the poet's mind just shut down and she stopped understanding everything. The speaker was about to tell us what lies deep within the poet's mind. Her own mind gave up on her. We never got to find out. Our answer was only silence, meaning we will never get the answer to what she actually found after going so deep down. So yes, here ends the poem. If you like the summary, then don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thanks for watching.